London lost more pubs than anywhere else in the country last year. According to government figures analysed by the Altus Group, 55 pubs shut in 2024. And now another may be joining that list, a historic pub in northwest London with a tube station named after it. Chris Slegg can tell us more.
Ye Old Swiss Cottage. After almost 2 centuries of trading, it's set to close its doors for good tonight. Among those keen to find a way to reopen it, Joanne from the Campaign for Real Ale.
It's going to be a big loss for the local community and also for London. It's a unique pub. There's been a pub on this site for over 200 years and there isn't that many other pubs in this area, so it's important to keep it as a pub.
The tube station and the local area both took their name from the Swiss Cottage pub, which opened in the 1830s. It's not known exactly why it was designed in the style of a Swiss chalet. Its external balcony, exposed beams and shutters on the outside of the windows are among the features that gave it a unique character and make it loved by customers.
You choose the pub with a different atmosphere. A lot of them are beginning to come like clones now. They're all beginning to come one room.
One of those institutions you've seen it when you've come into London all those years ago, passing it, going down into London.
The building isn't listed or registered as an asset of community value, both considerable obstacles faced by those who are in a race against time to save it.
The freeholder of the site isn't publicly listed with the Land Registry, but the pub has been run by the independent brewery Sam Smith's since the 1980s. We've contacted them several times to ask why they are leaving. We haven't yet had a response.
Last year, more pubs closed in London than anywhere else in the country, with fewer than 3,500 now remaining across the capital, much to the concern of those who value their presence.
Pubs are at the heart of every town and city in this country. They are often the hub for the community. They're the place where you can go and celebrate a birthday party, you can go and cheer on your football team, or perhaps you can have a pint and commiserate or have a tough conversation with a friend when you need it the most.
If this is to be the end, there will be many who will miss Ye Old Swiss. Chris Slegg, BBC London.
A man has been arrested after a Nando's worker was hit in the face by a customer in Stratford nearly a year ago. CCTV footage showing the worker being hit with a plate went viral online. Zara, who did not want to give her last name, previously told BBC London she was assaulted after a man complained about a high chair. The student also said that 2 Met officers in the restaurant at the time allowed the man to leave the scene. A weightlifting club in East London, due to be evicted yesterday, has been allowed to stay at the venue for 3 more months. Bethnal Green Weightlifting Club in Tower Hamlets claims to be the oldest in London. The council served an eviction notice last year. It now says it's giving the club more time to make alternative arrangements. The number of people sleeping rough in London at the end of last year has hit a record high. Homeless outreach teams recorded more than 4,600 people sleeping on the streets between October and December, 5% higher than at the same time last year. About half of those people were deemed to have mental health need. This week, London's mayor pledged £10 million to tackle rough sleeping in the capital.
It's been 5 days since 2 teenage girls from Morocco went missing in London while on a student exchange trip. 14-year-old Doha and 15-year-old Huda were supposed to be flying home today. Both girls arrived in London last Saturday for a week-long stay as part of a foreign exchange organised by a private company. They were last seen leaving their hostel in Tavistock Place near King's Cross on Tuesday evening. 2 men have admitted burgling a Camden restaurant after stealing tills which were completely empty. In footage released today, a man can be seen trying and failing to open a till on Camden High Street, which didn't have any money in it. The Met Police caught Paul Hoey and Javen Burton, both from Camden, red-handed. They are both due to be sentenced in the coming months. London's Maro Itoje will be leading England's rugby team for the first time as their permanent captain in the Six Nations later today. The Camden-born lock will head up the team as they take on Ireland in Dublin at 4:45 this evening. 30-year-old Itoje, who is also captain for North London team Saracens, has made 88 appearances for England. People hoping to get the train into the capital are facing huge disruption today as King's Cross station is closed. No trains are running to or from the station, meaning people travelling from Stevenage, Peterborough and Royston won't be able to get to London by rail. The station will also be shut tomorrow for improvements to the track, drainage and overhead lines. Ahead of World Wetlands Day, people have been heading outside to see what the city's waterways have to offer. A birdwatching walk at London Wetlands Centre in Barnes this morning is just one of many events taking place over the weekend. The annual event celebrates the importance of wetlands to wildlife and encourages people looking for a mood boost to spend time outside near water.
They're really good at storing carbon. They are a good flood defence. They are really important as a water filtration system, which is really important to keep the water clean. And they've been proven to improve your mental health. Just 10 minutes in a wetland can help lift your mood.
Come and explore and realise how amazing it is here and how nice it is just being this quiet and tranquil when 2 minutes outside the door we have got the hustle and bustle of London.